Hello viewers, this is Prinzbeltv. Welcome back to my channel. If you've never subscribed, please try to do so today. Um, I have an interesting topic to deliver to you guys. The topic is how we measure up to people, how we measure up to people, how we want people to see us. That is the thing in Nigeria today. We want to showcase ourselves. We want to do elaborate parties. We want to do elaborate weddings. We want to bury our loved ones with expensive caskets, expensive parties, and all that. Does this really, I mean, is it really necessary? That's the word I want to use. Is it really necessary for us to do all these lavish parties, weddings, funerals, and all the rest of them? Because we want to measure up, we want to showcase ourselves. Our country is bad already. It has fallen apart. Everything is really going down to the drain. It has gone down to the drain. People die every day. People die every day. Students are dying. Lack of medical care, bad road, no construction at all. There's no hospital in the country. Everything is basically bad. And what do? The rich ones are throwing huge parties. They are throwing elaborate weddings. They are buying expensive caskets for worms to eat up. The casket you're buying to bury your loved ones is for worms to eat up. Why are you buying expensive thing for worms to eat up? When this person was alive, why didn't you give that person the money to enjoy if you have so much money? Why don't you give that person the money to live in a good house, to have good food, dress well and everything? But when the person dies, all you need to do is to, bring out all the money that you've got and throw elaborate ceremony. Yeah? Why are you doing that? This is wrong. This is wrong. Just because we want to showcase to the world that, look, I put my loved ones in an expensive casket. Who cares? Nobody cares. But what we care about is the country to be well established and organized so that every average citizen can survive. We don't need your expensive weddings. We don't need your elaborate ceremonies. We don't need all these elaborate birthdays and all this shit that you guys are doing there in Nigeria. We don't need them. Who are you showcasing yourself to? You want to oppress the poor ones? You want to intimidate people with your elaborate weddings? I want you to watch this and see that what I'm saying is really true. We need to stop. We need to change our mindset in this kind of situation. Our mindset needs to change. Our mindset needs to change. I'm telling you, we need to start considering the poor ones in our community. We need to start considering how we can develop and build Nigeria so that Nigeria can be great again. Thank you, and stay tuned. Keep watching Prinzbeltv. Until we meet again. Bye.
Hashtag stop Shekarimi. The second cancer that is itching us out in this nation is the Shekarimi syndrome. We need to destroy this penchant to play to the approval of others. Nigeria has become a nation of conspicuous consumers. We buy things not for their intrinsic value or functionality, but to make a statement on our perceived status to an audience we hope is watching us. We borrow money to buy things we don't need, to show to people we don't even know and we don't even care. How we measure up in the eyes of other people has become the driving force behind most of our endeavors. We dress to kill in order to impress. Let us show them without thought to who the them is. We drive the most expensive cars and throw lavish parties. We wear designer dresses and eat imported foods and wines. It's not good enough unless it's foreign, no longer about the functionality. It must be loud and they must hear. Merchandisers and advertisers tap into our insecurity, fears, and attempts to measure up. I heard about a case when a funeral parlor gleefully told some people, yeah, we only carry imported caskets to obviously demonstrate class. Even though these people could afford it, they walked away. They insisted on buying a locally made casket. And this, to my mind, is the way it should be. They sent a clear message to the funeral house. This is the height of it. Importing a casket to bury a dead body for the benefit of providing food for the worms. Can you imagine that? They make you feel bad that you're not honoring your loved ones if he or she is not buried in an imported casket. We should turn this around. We must refuse to export jobs that belong to our young people. We must refuse to patronize foreign where there's a local alternative. We must try to make do with less where less is adequate. We must avoid conspicuous consumption. Can a governor, for instance, do with 50% less in his convoy? Can he even go further? Go in a bus to inspect a project with his aides instead of a convoy, and even have meetings in transit where feasible? Can we fly commercial instead of private jets without the need to prove any point to anybody? The pros are tremendous. Number one, we honor the memories of our young ones who are about to pay the supreme sacrifice. We can bring down the dollar exchange rate by more than 50%, create more jobs, grow the economy, reduce armed robbery and kidnapping, and reduce restlessness in the society. We can have more money for infrastructure, education, and health. We have enhanced living standards and well-being. In 1 Peter 3:8, it says, "Be all of one mind, have compassion one for another, love as brothers, have pity for one another, be courteous." Warren Buffett, I'm sure we all know about him, one of the richest men in the world, has lived in the same house for decades and will rather give of his substance. He has no needs to prove, he has no point to prove to anybody. Here we have empty drums making the loudest noise, displaying ill-gotten wealth to get attention and approval of people who don't even care. This must stop. We must get to a point where, we flip this around. And if we will do this, we begin to experience a new nation. My name is Bowo Olabegi. I'm the chairman of COPAC. I approve this message. If you do, send this to your governor, send it to your senators. We can back a new nation right here, right now. Thank you, and God bless.